Why Utah courts don't appoint lawyers in divorce cases. In Utah, if you're going through a divorce or custody case, you won't get a court-appointed lawyer. Divorce and custody disputes are civil matters, not criminal. In criminal cases, if you can't afford a lawyer and jail is on the line, the Constitution guarantees you one. But in a divorce, even if your finances or parental rights are at stake, the court isn't required to provide a free attorney. There are a few narrow exceptions. If the state tries to terminate your parental rights, or if you're accused of abuse or neglect in a child welfare case, you might get an appointed lawyer. But in a normal divorce or custody fight, you're not guaranteed any lawyer. You might find some limited free legal help in special situations, but that's rare and short term. You can represent yourself in a divorce, called being pro se. It sounds empowering, but it's risky. If you go it alone, the court will still expect you to know and follow all of the legal rules and procedures just like a lawyer. That means understanding Utah's court procedures, evidence rules, local rules, and deadlines without much guidance. And remember, court staff can't give you legal advice, and DIY resources only get you so far. Even the most prepared person without a lawyer is usually at a disadvantage. Judges will hold you to the same standards as an attorney and won't cut you any slack just because you're not represented. Self-represented folks often miss deadlines or make critical mistakes simply because they don't know what they don't know. If the other side has a lawyer and you don't, it's rarely a fair fight. This scenario is common in Utah. Family courts see many people navigating the system on their own because they can't afford a lawyer or don't qualify for legal aid. It's a tough reality, but it's the way things are. If you have no choice but to represent yourself, go in with your eyes open. Educate yourself as much as possible. Use the Utah State Court's online resources and read the laws and rules that apply to your case. If you can, get some advice from an attorney. Many lawyers offer one-time consultations or can help with specific tasks for a fee. Even a little guidance can prevent big mistakes. Finally, stay organized and stick to the facts. Courts respond best to solid evidence and clear reasoning, not emotional outbursts. Utah's courts will not give you a free lawyer for your divorce or custody case. That's just how the system works. So, if you're heading into family court without a lawyer, understand what that means and prepare accordingly.